Everybody, and welcome to another session about something really outstanding. We are going to talk about our e-GAZELLE S. And now you think maybe I have heard that name already. Yes, we do have a GAZELLE S, but this over here is the e-GAZELLE S, the stroller in our category in Gold line, which offers you an engine for better support uphill, downhill, uneven surfaces. And we even added one more feature that I'm going to show you in a couple of seconds. And if you question yourself right now, okay, CYBEX, why do I need an engine inside of my stroller? Why not? You see the configurations possible? You can use the e-GAZELLE S single for one child or Sibling for two, for twins. So whatever you want to have, 20 plus different configurations possible. And now think about it again. If you have a child in there, up to 22 kilogram, one down here up to 22 kilogram, and hey, we still have a shopping basket which holds a capacity up to 13 kilogram. And now you still have something wrapped around your shoulder, maybe because you need to carry even more, a backpack or some other shopping goods, and you have to go uphill. That's exactly the reason why we do put an engine inside. This one has the best possibilities to put on a lot of weight. So let's give something to it to support you even better during your day with the little ones. And let me tell you, I mentioned the uphill, but the biggest smile we will gain with this product if you go downhill. Because downhill actually something will pull on you. If you have two children, that weight in there, and you go downhill, that feels like, oh, something is pulling on me. You can slow it down. If you just trigger the lever, I will show it in a second, towards your direction, it slows the stroller down to your pace. You can trigger it via, you give a little bit more pressure on it or even not. And that actually gained a lot of smile to the parents because this feels so comfortable, going downhill without having something pulling on you. But let me show you how it works. Over here with the cot attached, everything happens on this user interface. And that makes it also so easy for you. You don't have always to search for another button to trigger the different kind of features. Everything happens up here. So as you can see, if you want to turn on the engine, you just press the button for a couple of seconds, and let me do it again. The longer I press, it goes off. So now I press it again, it will search for it, everything is right, and all the 4 lights will appear. What does it mean? That is the battery status. So 4 lights is 100%, it goes in 25% steps. So if one light disappears, we go to 75, 50, 25. If it is off, red light, it's completely off. And as you recognize right now, I always have to push the button. So what does it mean? Why are the lights showing up right now? And let me tell you, within 5 seconds they disappear. That is a safety reason. We don't want that it's always activated. So maybe one of your family members, one of your friends is just playing around with this lever down here, could actually trigger the support and the engine starts right away. So because of that, we said, let's put this feature in there to make sure that the parents or the friends, not by accident, just trigger the engine and the stroller starts going. So within 5 seconds it goes back, and it makes it really easy for you to activate it again. You just shortly press it and it will be activated. So as I mentioned, it goes uphill, downhill, uneven surface. But what I really want to show you right now, because it even makes more sense in this kind of setup, you have your newborn baby in there. And I think you have seen it. So for the pregnant parents out there right now, oh, let me turn off the brake. For the pregnant parents right now, they may see a lot of strollers right now, appearing in any restaurant, cafe, whatever they go. So what you know is they are sitting there and always shaking the stroller, right? Because of why? The moment we leave our house, the fresh air, they see mommy and daddy, and there's a little smooth shaking inside of the cot, brings them to sleep. The moment we release our hands because we think like, oh, look, the little ones are falling asleep, perfect, so let's enjoy a glass of water, coffee, or whatever it is. The moment it stands still, the little ones right away will be like, oh, what happened? And they are not sleeping anymore. So this feature over here has a rocking function. Where you see the rocking horse, you can activate a rocking function. How to do that? You turn on the brake. This is mandatory. You have to turn on the brake. So as soon as it goes from green to red, the brake is turned on. You have to fix the front wheels in a straight position. Therefore, we have the button that we most likely know. So the moment right now is in swiveling mode. The moment you push this in, it is fixed in position. You do this for both. you go from standby into the active mode, and now, look, the longer I press, it goes from 1 dot to 3. So this is rocking intensity 3, the hardest intensity that we could get, but it's still a smooth shaking for the little ones inside. And you will right away see that 4 lights are shining again. What does it mean? This is the time range. Yeah, so we have 4 lights appearing. That means in total we have 20 minutes. So each light stands for 5 minutes. The moment one disappears, it goes down to 15, 10, 5 minutes, and then it turns off the rocking function. But look at that. Isn't that cool? That's something I enjoyed the most while my little ones were sitting in there sleeping and this one was rocking. Yeah. Most of my family members already are searching for something like this because we know this scenario, that they are sitting around, everybody has always a hand on the stroller trying to calm the little ones down. And you have to think even further. If you leave your house and maybe some friends, family members are living around your area that you normally choose for a nice stroll, but they don't have kids, hey, you always have your rocker with you. You don't need to bring any other stuff to them just to make the little ones entertained or make them fall asleep. Here you have your rocking function always in the stroller. But not only that, let me turn this one off because I want to show you the engine, and most likely over here, because this is our heavyweight, right? 22 kilogram, 22, 13 maybe in the shopping basket down below. So a lot of weight that you can add onto the stroller. That one needs the engine. So the moment I activate it, I have the rocking function ready, and down here you have the lever, okay? So as soon as you push this one in, nothing will happen. It's like an e-bike. You have to make a forward motion. So let me press and shortly go a little bit forward, and right now it will right away trigger the engine. And I hope you can hear it. It goes up to 5 kilometers per hour, and the less I push the lever, I hope you can hear it, the less support you get. Isn't that amazing? So we also know that you don't have always the same pace. So the moment you want to have the most support, you can actually trigger, let me do it again, and you get it up to 5 kilometers per hour. But sometimes we have a nice and lazy Sunday stroll, so you have a little bit less walking pace than normally, so you don't put too much pressure onto that button, and you get less support. Yeah? The moment you go downhill, you just push it towards your direction, same lever again. The moment you push it towards your direction, actually on a flat surface, you could right away use it also, yeah, to have a rear engine kind of mechanism, but most likely it slows down the stroller if you go downhill. And just remember me, yeah, if you have this product, you will already smile going uphill, but you will remember Marvin when you go downhill, because that gains a huge smile in your face. Just try it once without the engine and then turn it on and try it again. This is really something amazing that you definitely will love on the e-GAZELLE S. The moment you use the engine, we have this tether strap, so make sure that you wrap this one around your hand to have it on your wrist so that you always have a hand on the stroller. Even though you would shortly go away from the handlebar, you are always secured, and this one cannot stroll by its own in any kind of direction. So use the tether strap whenever you turn on the engine. What else did I want to show you? It is the battery down below. Because of why? So if you want to charge this one, you don't necessarily need to have it always attached onto the frame. So maybe it was a rainy day and you don't want to bring the whole frame inside of your house. So you could actually detach the battery from the frame to charge this one inside while you clean the e-GAZELLE outside. That makes it really user-friendly for you. So there's the button, and you open it and you can easily charge the battery. If it is completely flat, it only needs 6 hours to recharge it. So overnight, you can bring back to 100%. And even though it would be during the day, you charge this at home, you still can use your stroller. Yeah, I mean, yes, you have no engine right now, which supports you, but you could still stroll around with the e-GAZELLE S if this one is still charging at home. If you want to bring it back into place, you just make sure to click it in. You will also hear click, so you will recognize that this one is back into place. If you ask about, and this is a question that we normally receive quite often, how long can you use it? If it is fully charged, how long until you need to recharge it? It's really tough to say because we don't know how much weight will be inside of the seats. Are you using it for siblings? Is it just for single? how much weight have you put it into the shopper down below, so it's really tough to say. We have some different data already made with different kind of weight inside of the stroller. So if we use it, for example, for one child only, not too much in the shopping basket, it could last up to 45 kilometers, but it's really, really tough to say. And also this engine-driven stroller, the e-GAZELLE S, you can already get support even on a flat surface, not only going up, downhill, or uneven surfaces. So you can trigger the engine way more often than usually, so it right away will affect the battery. But overall, it will last really long. So you can actually enjoy your day strolling around with this beautiful stroller. And on top of that, as mentioned, you have 20 plus configurations possible. So whatever you would like to have with the e-GAZELLE S is pretty much the same you may remember from the GAZELLE S. Single, as you see right here, or for siblings, as you see over here. You can mix it also up. You can have 2 cots, 2 of our infants, or 2 seat unit as you see it over here, or you just mix them. To make it not too complicated for you guys, we have, and maybe we can show that. Let me see if we can turn this a little bit. We have this, what I like to call this little cheat sheet down here. Yeah. So you see all the dots. The dots is for the adapter position, and then you see the configurations possible. That makes it easier for you because we also know you may have your 2 to 3 configurations that you like in your family. So therefore, here you will easily find whatever you need to adjust in which position to be able to attach what kind of seat. And with the e-GAZELLE S, look here. We also have a little cheat sheet again for the user interface of our support and even the rocking function, how to trigger it. So it's always with you. You don't have to search for it. You don't need the manuals always to be in your pocket or something. So therefore, really, really user-friendly for you as a parent to stroll around. I mean, what else can I say? To be honest, there would be way more, yeah? You could fold this one with 2 seats attached. What I really like and what we do not show that often is look at the canopy. You can change the height. Yeah, so as the little ones are growing, you just put this one on a higher position. And actually here you see it quite good. Look at the gap that we bring back compared to on the lower position. So this one grows also with your child so that they are not touching the sun canopy with their head after a couple of months. No, you actually can grow with them. One more thing I would like to show you is actually how to attach or how cool it looks if you put an infant car seat of ours onto the frame. Therefore, the cot easily detachable. You have the memory buttons, you press them once, you have your hands free, you take off the cot, and then you only need the adapters for the infant car seat. Look how smooth that goes. You just click them in, and any of our infant car seats fits to any of our strollers. So that makes it even easier for you to make a decision because you may think like, but I was searching for another infant car seat of CYBEX. Does it really fit on there? Yes, any of our infant car seats fit to any of our strollers. And as mentioned, you can mix it up. You can have 1 infant, a seat unit, infant, cot, everything possible with the e-GAZELLE S. And on top, you have the support uphill, downhill, uneven surfaces, and the rocking mode always with you. You will love this product, and send us your feedback how you like the support going around the cities, going around in the nature. It is really something outstanding. You will definitely love this rocking function. Stay tuned if you want to see more. We definitely come back with some more new products to show to you. It was my pleasure to introduce the e-GAZELLE S. I hope you liked it. See you soon.